cracking? My name is Bafokeng Rantwa. Welcome back to the Podflix. Obviously, I'm not alone. As always, I am with my co-host, Big Daddy Khalis. Please say hi to the people.
Yeah, what do you do?
Anyway, as you can see today, we're just not alone. We have two more chairs because we invited a few people and they're about to tell us a few things, nice things. And I would like to introduce them. Or we can just allow them to come and then they will do the introduction. Anyway, guys, please welcome my beautiful entourage for the weekend. For the day? Yes. Please, guys, please come forward. Yes. I'm not going to hug you guys because it's like a lot of COVID. Oh, yeah? Is that okay with you guys? Yeah, so we're all good. We're all on the same page, right? All right. Okay. Okay, but that's not the point, okay? We're social distancing. We're social distancing. You're not. Yes, we are. Somewhat. Okay, guys, as I had mentioned, we have a few guests. As you can see, I have an entourage today. I am guarded. Not just by ancestors, but by people as well. Welcome, guys. What's cracking? Yes, this is going to be very fun. I really hope that you guys give me the same energy that you've been giving me this whole time when we're trying to, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, okay, I would like for you guys to please introduce yourselves. We'll start at the back and then come to the front and then we'll start with our show.
You already know, man. It's your boy Kislev coming at you live and direct from Lesotho.
Za.
Word of mouth. Deja vu here, metaphorical deja vu. That's what's up.
Yeah. Professor here. We got asked for the first letter. Yeah, representing Javu.
Yo.
You got that?
You got that right, yo. Yo. And then you guys. We'll start from that side.
What he do, what he does, baby. It's your boy, the one and only Big Rev. Revelation, the rap slayer. All the way from the D district, my kaka represented is what it is.
Halala.
What's up, the Podflix fans? What do you do? It's your boy Brainstorm, aka Baghdad the Governor. We here, man, and it's about to go down.
Hope you got those names because
But why don't you tell them that we have the same name? What's that about? Are we beefing? What's that about? Why don't you just tell the people, I'm also Bafokeng, but anyway, we have two pokas here, it's just that the other one is not here, unfortunately. Circumstances are circumstances. But then let's get right into it. Okay, guys, we're going to start with what you guys do first, right? Because, you've introduced yourself, but, what do you do? So no?
It's hip-hop. It's hip-hop. Look, no beating about the bush around it. It's hip-hop. That's what got us here. The rap music, to be specific, what I mean? Because hip-hop is a bit broad. Rap music is what got us here, as you can tell by the names, Kislev, Ursa, all not government names, so one would think what's going on here, this gangster, but yeah, music.
Oh, brothers from the other countries, yeah.
Music, that's what brought us here, rap music, yeah.
So we are hip-hop artists. We are artists in general, right?
Artists. I feel because some of us view ourselves not just as artists because it's beyond that. It's a business, it's a craft, it heals as well.
Yes.
So it's a whole lot of things all together because I feel when we say it's just artists, it kind of limits us.
Yeah.
Because it's more than that. It's an entire movement all in all. It's not just artists, as in we produce music or we write or we draw or we do other forms of art and be like the elements of hip-hop. It's not just that. It's an entire movement all in all.
That's very powerful.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
God.
deep.
Passion speaks louder than work. And then, okay, how long have you guys been in this industry? Yeah.
Well, it varies, I would say, because all of us, we have our different years of experience. But personally, rapping, when I first started rapping, it was in 2012. That's 10 years ago. That's when I first started rapping. But hip-hop, what is hip-hop, diving into the movement all in all, it's been way back, because I remember I've been jamming to like Sean Kingston, I've been jamming to KRS-One, even though some of his albums were released before I was even born. But the movement, though, the first music I started listening to was jazz. Immediately from jazz, I sprung into hip hop. So for me, it's been a lifetime. It's my entire life. So I can't really give it years of how I can say I've been doing hip hop for this long. Yeah, sure. Maybe I've been spitting lyrics for 10 years. But actually, hip hop, the movement that is hip hop, I've been in it for an entire lifetime.
Papi?
Yeah.
Brainstorm, sorry.
Yeah.
I get carried away sometimes.
Well, for me, since Chegel Hotmanela Haida,
You guys are brothers?
Nah, as in,
Oh, like you
I'm
might
an elder to him. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys were siblings. I was like,
Nah,
what? Okay.
I've been active for a while, because I think I stepped into the game since high school days. I think that was in 2000, yeah. I was doing Form B then.
Okay.
That's when I was born, by the way. So.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
So I've been active for a while, and even though I only dropped my debut album last year, but I've been active in the movement. I've been hooking up shows. We used to go to the Sprite Rap activity at PC with my main case right there. So we've been holding it down on a low key, because we never got to be on the spotlight like Bostan or Woman, but we've been holding it down. We've been keeping the flame of the movement burning, you know what I'm saying? So,
that raw movement.
No doubt.
So, how long have you guys been in this thing?
Like forever. You see what I'm
They're
saying?
older than
That's
me, so
exactly what I'm saying.
Guys have been
This
here
is a
for
movement.
long. Yeah.
And by the way, some of us, like he's saying, you understand how long Brainstorm has been in the game.
Yeah.
It's been, we can say he has a straight up 22 years in this to date. That's what we can record. We don't know before. What we
Yeah.
can record, like he said, is these 20 good, solid 22 years.
Yeah.
And in those good, solid 22 years, where he says he only released his debut album last year.
Yeah.
This goes to show you the
Like he's
differences
been at it.
within the music, the differences within the artists, like their perspectives and the reasons to why they do this. It differs. There are people who actually do this for the togetherness, the unity, which is the message we're also here to preach, which is solidarity. You know, because he's been here, he's been pushing, and it's for the love. Like he's saying, he doesn't do it for the spotlight, even though he never got a chance to be up there. He does it for the raw love of what is music.
But what took you so long?
To release.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, if you love something, I believe that.
By
like,
the way,
you
I haven't
want-
released the debut album either. So that's a good question. What did take you so long?
Yes, like 20 years. Like, come on.
There were other challenges, like it's you. There are so many aspects of your life that could delay you from giving your music full focus.
That's right.
I went to school, like you go to tertiary, and you can't focus on your academic studies and music at the same time. You know
Fair
what I'm
point.
saying?
That's a very fair point,
So yeah, I went to NAL, and then when I came back, things happened. You know, life happened.
happens, yeah.
So I guess I wasn't the type of a person who chose music over other things. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
There are people that were able to achieve a certain success or limelight. Most of them are people who chose to the path of music like full time.
Like for lifetime in Javu, like how can you do house panic and then do music on the
Yeah.
other side? Okay.
I tried it as well. I remember back when I was in my Dirtmouth days, when I was still battling, I had my final exams the same night I was battling Kafela at Cuban Links.
Okay.
The same night I was battling Kafela that night, I had an exam the following day. So juggling those two, it's not easy. I personally know.
Yeah.
But sometimes you get to pull it through, because I managed to pull it through, but it was not easy. because also there's the challenge of finances. That's
Yeah.
Finances are not the same like other countries. It's in rare cases you get endorsed as an artist.
Fair point,
You only
yeah.
get endorsed once you've, like he's saying, received a certain
Yeah,
limelight.
where do you think Lesotho hip hop is right now? Like,
As compared to what? Because I feel we shouldn't do the comparing, but
like looking at how other artists say neighboring countries doing.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
To
As a
to
hip
them,
hop.
as a hip hop.
Here's
yeah,
what-
Lesotho
In
mona.
Lesotho, yeah.
Okay.
Here's what I can say to that. I think the first thing is that there is an industry here.
Oh, yeah.
That's the first thing. At the very least, we have established a stable industry. Artists constantly giving you music that stays relevant time to time.
Yeah.
We have our award shows. There's the Lesotho
Ultimate
Music Awards.
one.
No, the Ultimate Music Awards. I don't
They
think
cancelled
still,
it.
they've been cancelled for a while now.
For a while.
Actually, it's been a while. There's a new award scene that has been introduced, which is the Lesotho Music Awards.
Oh yes.
They've
Oh yes.
been introduced to the scene as well. So we have stable selling platforms now, YME Tunes. You know, artists get media recognition. Oh, by the way, we have artists in the country that are actually co-signed by American artists as well.
Oh, yeah.
Hype, Hope, I think, is it Hype or Hope? I don't remember. But he's co-signed by Erica Badu.
Oh, that guy.
He's
Yes.
co-signed by
Shout out
Erica
to the
Badu.
boy.
So
Shout out to the
we have
boy.
a stable industry down here. We have our artists, like we remember when Uncle Crack was on MTV. We remember now Don Diablo went on MTV. We have our artists in locally pushing movements. We are
Yeah.
making it out there. We're getting recognized out there, and we're also keeping it real in the country. So at the very least, we have a stable industry going. That's
So
one
like
thing
this is the source, and then out there is just like we're just outsourcing ourselves to you guys.
not
basically.
necessarily outsourcing, because you need to reach an international market. Eventually, one day, someday, you need to reach an international market.
That's pretty dope.
I think we have not reached where we are supposed to be. But we are slowly but surely getting there. Because when we talk about hip hop, we shouldn't only focus on rapping, because actually hip hop has 9 elements. You know, we have rap, we have b-boying or breakdancing, we have graffiti, we have DJing, we have streetwear, beatboxing, kids,
Knowledge of self.
knowledge of,
Which
yeah,
one do you
street knowledge.
Which
So,
ones are you?
You have to
well, I'm an MC, I'm a rapper.
Okay.
So that's what I'm representing the most.
In the,
So when it comes to the rapping element, I think we have achieved so much, because we have even, I don't know if you know a platform called Live Wires Connect. It's a battle platform that consists of a couple of countries, Southern African countries.
hold on. Is it the one where you were representing?
yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw that. Shout out, my boy. Shout out. No, ain't no thing. No, it's just that like the name is like the name. You know, I haven't seen it in a while, but I remember seeing it. It was like, look at this.
So actually,
Yeah.
even Kislev and Versa, the first people to pioneer it was me and Versa, Fatal, Verb and Mutimos, and then Kislev and Revelation and other cats followed. It's a dope platform because even USA was involved in some episodes. We are in episode 5 right now. It's an ongoing thing. So we are beginning to get recognition from outside. You know what I'm saying? So I think we're getting there. All we need to do right now is to make sure that the foundation is strong enough so that we can pave the way for others that will come after.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Paving the way
yeah.
for the people.
Rome wasn't built in a day, but you know, slowly but surely we are getting there. Yeah.
Okay, there's this thing, yeah, great example, ne?
Yeah.
Like, there's example ka motho a ka ntle ka kwana, ba go tletse go ya batla ka.
All right.
There's this thing, yeah, batho ba ha re bua ka internationally. Some people they are more international because they are rapping in English.
Oh yeah.
What do you say? Lona le batla. Well, lately, Hiphop Basotho bonong tla Korean. I was like, okay, finally we got our own rhythm, yes, Basotho. But you're talking Lona, the group that is here.
What
Are
is
you
it
good
that you
when
do?
you rap in English or you because there's Reese, how Mamela, you are this guy might be from Philly or something.
Yeah.
You understand? But then how Villa Motemo, Big Zulu.
Oh yeah.
Big Zulu, Timo Zulu.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think? More international than young.
Well, I can say it's what you choose personally as the artist, because there are artists that still got recognition in other countries while rapping or singing in Sesotho. My biggest inspiration as well in Lesotho, Morena Lara.
I was going to say
100% Sesotho.
Yeah.
100% Sesotho through and through, but worldwide renowned. His song has been nominated.
You can't afford him.
A song he was featured on was actually nominated for a Grammy. Is it a Grammy or what was it? I don't remember which one.
It can't be Oscars. It can be.
No, it can't be the Oscars. I think it was a Grammy. Yes, he was featured on a song by Major Lazer. Yes.
Oh
yeah,
yes.
I
Oh yes. Yeah.
That song was nominated. So we have artists from Lesotho that are still go in Lesotho and they get recognition. That's why I say honestly it's all about what you prefer as the artist, because you can find that in an album you can give them both languages and still get recognition.
Facts.
You know?
Yeah, it's all about using the language that you feel comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? We still have, although guys like Commander Orbs have been representing us very well when it comes to the neck type of hip hop, but we still also have guys like Infedic Tabs who have even went across SA. He has even represented in Europe. So it's all about using the language that you feel comfortable with. As long as the message that you are portraying it's solid, it's concrete, then I can't say vernacular is better than spitting in English or vice versa. You know.
This goes to show that being internationally acclaimed is not measured by what language you're singing or rapping or speaking in. It's not about the language whatsoever. It's about how you portray all in all. It's about the art and what you're doing. Yes, sir.
And we can even make dope collaborations, you know. Like there's a song in my album where I feature Pizzo Ramahula.
Okay.
Yeah, a knowledge of self. Pizzo spits in mother tongue, with the mother tongue, and I spit in English, but the synergy
comes together. I feel like he really sings with a lot of people.
He does.
He really does come together. No, because there are like so many songs that I've heard where he's on and just like, okay, okay.
Did you know he was a rapper before?
Nah, before that one song that I listened to was like, okay, but then
But I honestly, I do envy guys who are able to speak using both languages and who are able, like Versa can do it, you know. So I envy guys like that, but hey, I gotta stick to my guns.
And speaking of actually being able to do both, there's actually word on the street. You guys are going to be the first to hear it. I'm actually dropping on the 21st of July.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
But then you jumped the part that I wanted us to talk about before we could get to that. Then you know
We get into that. I feel. So in that EP, specifically what I wanted to say, actually, it's while in topic. I'm gonna be on that EP. There's gonna be songs where I'm actually singing so not even rapping. It's beyond rapping.
I can even sing.
I can sing, bro. I actually was in a choir once. There were years when the choir that I was singing in won the Marija national tournaments. Music has been in the family. My mother was a conductor back in the days, man. Like music is something that I live. So in that album, it's a contemporary, Afro-contemporary jazz and rap album, because there are going to be songs where I sing in Sesotho, and there are going to be songs where I'm rapping in English, and there's going to be a mixture, and it's going to be an amazing project, you know.
When is it dropping? I feel like now I really want to listen to it. When
On
is
the
it dropping?
21st of July, 2022.
We're in May now, right?
Yes, ma'am. No, we're in June.
We're
No,
in
we're in
We're
May.
in May,
Yes, we're in
guys,
May.
come
Okay,
on
yes, we're in May.
So when are we dropping? In
We're
July?
dropping on the 21st of July.
So literally 2 months from today.
Literally
In 2 months.
in 2 months.
Yeah,
Yes,
that'll be
in a month and 21 days.
In a month and 21 days.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what's
Numbers sometimes just detract, but it's fine. We're still there. Okay, so guys, in general, right? Ever since I was born, which was after you guys, obviously, hip hop has always been the thing that brings people together, right?
what's up.
The thing that represents people, if I could say that. And then you guys decided you're going to have Hip Hop Appreciation Week. Can you please tell us about that? How did that come about? Who was involved? Like, who's
Why-
like,
why
oh guys,
this
I have an idea. Why this week also? Because it's cold.
Hip Hop Appreciation Week is this week all year round, right? It doesn't change.
It don't change.
It don't change. So
Third week
this
of May.
third
Every
week
third
of May,
Yeah.
regardless on whether
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
cold,
come
whether
back.
it's snowing, whether
Yeah.
there's a hailstorm, we will appreciate hip hop on that week.
Okay.
Actually,
Yeah.
actually, it's most, you know, most things they are always pioneered by US.
Yeah.
You know? So it's an idea that we thought we should also implement in our country, because hip hop doesn't belong to the US. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's every urban area in the corner of the globe has hip hop, has people that are living this. So we were like, why not bring this to our country, because we really need to appreciate it.
Okay.
So we just met with Kislev and Hima M and other guys, and then we were like, no, let's involve other cats and make sure that this happens. And since this year's theme is solidarity, it means we're gonna have to involve more cats, so that the more the merrier, you know what I'm saying? So basically, it's a very broad concept. It's not only about appreciating hip hop as artists, it's about doing a couple of things, you know, doing good deeds, you know, to the in the society, so that the society can appreciate hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
So what have you guys done so far? This is the 21st of May, just by the way. So when you see this, we're telling you what they did before now, and probably for the week. Yes.
So we went to God's Love Charity.
Where's
and
that?
It's in Naledi.
Skamane.
Sekamane.
Yeah.
Kiskamane. Okay.
Yeah.
yes,
I feel like you
Sekamane.
would get lost everywhere.
I'm sorry. I thought it was Gayana Lady, and really my mistake. I apologize. But we went to God's Love Charity, Sekamane, and we gave out a heap.
17. On the 17th.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
On Tuesday the 17th, and we gave out a heap of clothing to the children living there, and we gave them
Shout out.
winter clothing,
Okay.
lots of jackets, to different children of different ages, age groups, body sizes, and we left them with that. And we also gave them some food. It was like we had bags of potatoes that we gave them, and they were left with that, so that they could have like scrumptious meals afterwards. And
And sanitary pads.
sanitary
dog.
pads as well.
Shout
you know,
out,
like the list.
guys.
You want to fill me up on that?
Nah,
Oh,
you
yeah, keep
continue.
going.
You guys went to
Yeah.
jail.
We also we were supposed to go to
Correctional
correctional
facility.
and that's still pending, and we will also give you more details on our social media platforms once we've actually pursued it through and through.
Oh,
it hasn't
okay.
been pursued to the fullest of detail.
Oh, so you weren't able
Okay,
to
so
because of, like,
basically,
a security
basically what happened is we were supposed to go there on Friday, but one of the juveniles caught COVID.
So we've been chilling, like you
yeah,
said.
so all the juveniles had to be all the juveniles had to be quarantined. That's why we couldn't go there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a fair point. Guys, please take care of yourselves, because now they can't do their job because you guys are falling sick.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We gotta stay away from them because they're gonna infect us while we're trying to help
you
them
know.
out, you feel?
Okay, so now, in general, like, can you guys say that you've been succeeding with the whole appreciation week thing? Like if I look at your poster and I see what you've been doing, like I mean that's like one out of a lot of things that you guys have been doing. Are you guys satisfied with like the results so far?
Well,
Personally, it could get better.
Mm-hmm.
We did a great job so far, but I feel it could
get
still
better.
get better.
Oh, okay.
But it's a great start. I'm not gonna look down on what we just started. Really, it's a great start, and the effort is amazing, and the efforts that were put in, the collaborations of the different minds, people, that was amazing. However, the result can still get better.
I feel like you're so passionate when you talk about these things. I'm just like, okay,
Yeah,
You
well,
see,
I think-
you have to write down something that they love.
yeah, like you
Okay.
really.
Okay.
well, I think everything well except the sporting events.
Yeah.
They couldn't happen because I'm not supposed to mention the names of the
The sponsors
establishments.
involved, yes,
Okay, yeah, let's
Yeah,
let's
we're
let's
supposed
be.
to
Yeah, we were
basketball
supposed
games.
we were supposed to go and play sports at somewhere, but
yeah.
the management said due to certain reasons that are
With the unforeseen
regarding
circumstances.
their finances,
Okay.
they are not able to let us play for free. So and then when we tried to come up with the backup plan, it was already too late. But
It is what it is. Yeah.
It is what it is, and it
Yeah,
is what it do,
yeah.
and that's a period.
And speaking of which, you see this challenge that we have just had. I feel we need more public sports arenas for the youth.
Yeah.
That's another message that I feel I want to get out there, that we actually need more sports arenas. Especially like if I'm gonna vote for anybody going into these elections, I ain't gonna vote
There
nobody
comes
who's
my
not
question.
gonna
No
bring
doubt.
you
There
know,
comes my question.
You know.
All right, before we do anything, right? I think we need to take a little break because we've been talking. Please go get some water. Please go get some limpet. You know what it is, and yeah,
that's what's up.
we'll be back just now.
See you.
in a bit.
Ayo, what's cracking? Welcome back. We're still here, of course. We have Revelation, and of course, on my
Big grab.
left, we have a beautiful lady that just joined us. Her name is Kwalitee Juli. Welcome, ma'am. You look really pretty. Mesmerizing too. What's cracking? Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Yes. And then before we went to the break, we had Big Daddy Khalis who wanted to ask a question to Revelation.
For the big grab.
And
Yeah, thank you, Bath. So, can you mentioned politics. I was going to ask the movement. How do you guys see the politics? What is your relationship with the other? But what is that? Does the movement have kara politics? If you have anything.
Well, personal artists within the movement through the years have showed their affiliation, and there's nothing wrong with that. You remember GGF releasing a song called Tom Tabane. There have been years and certain times where artists show affiliation, but there are also artists within the movement that are broad and they don't have a stand, but what they do is they address the political issues within their music. I am one of them. I remember Dear White Man, my headlining track that was with Eltor, Muti Moles, and Queen Mo, released in 2020. Released in 2020. I remember it topped the charts the same day I released it. No reason to brag though.
But you have the rights, my boy. You got it right.
So in that song, I was addressing a certain political issue that was worldwide. It was not just within the country. It was a worldwide political issue of how we see ourselves inferior due to the system that has been portrayed to us as children, on how a certain color is superior than another certain color. And I was trying to actually tell my fellow brethren and sisters that we should actually see ourselves as the gods and goddesses that we are, for us to actually succeed in whatever different elements or walks of life that we're in. So there are artists that stand up and choose not to have an affiliation. They stand neutral right in the middle, and there are artists that sometimes they sway in between. And I feel like I said, as an artist, you are not limited to doing anything. There are no scripted rules to, as a hip-hop artist, you shall not have political affiliation, or you shall support this party, or you shall support that party. It's not about that. It's all about what you choose to portray in your art.
But
Sorry.
But do you think when something the governments do they work a hip hop like
Definitely,
like
bro, definitely.
happy guys when how was this thing in Evita, the NGO and everybody the reforms.
Yeah. Do you guys think they're listening to you? Do you guys think they're addressing issues that you guys
I've heard a couple
facing?
of rallies here and there of certain parties. I'm not going to speak their names because I'm not going to mention any parties on what we're trying to.
We're not trying to get killed.
So, but I've heard certain political parties having a stand saying that they will help artists and they will stand with the youth. And I've seen other parties not actually turn a blatant eye to what we're doing and actually pretend as if they don't care on what we're doing. And they just pretend as if we don't matter. Just like the sport as well, because it's not just art. The music, it's also what we're doing is a movement for art in general. Art is also that sport that you're doing, because the music is also a sport, I feel, if you ask me. So the government, what it can do is it can actually subsidize the music. We can be registered as artists, and that there's actually laws though that have been introduced for us to register ourselves. Copyright laws have been put into place, but some of the reforms are not actually being put into place the way they need to be. You know, it's not really happening at a pace that, how can I say, that is sufficient enough to what is going on in the outside world.
But are you guys being represented in 20 so like I don't know who do so far as the country in the reform?
I would say no, bro.
But they gave you beans.
Is that now okay, listen. We have major problems as artists that still continue day to day. First of all, most of us artists re lack booking. At the major shows we are always turned a blind eye on, and when we are considered, we are taken cheap. We are always taken cheap. That is one thing I can guarantee you. And we are not taken and respected as the international artist. And I know most people will argue because we do. You see, mind you, I'm the act that is keeping the crowd entertained before Casper gets there.
Yeah.
I'm keeping that crowd entertained. They're not just there to see him. I'm also an act there. Those tickets had my name on them as well. I deserve my fair share. But at the same time, you will hear certain artists saying that we overprice ourselves. Overprice. Okay. You know, there's a huge debate in the industry right now, bro, going on that certain artists are actually undermined for their craft.
Can I ask, Neb?
And I know Buffy is trying to say something as well. At all.
No. I feel like you have a lot to say about this. Oh, no. I just want to hear you speak. Like, you got here, I was like, oh, ma'am.
No, I'm just trying to like warm up a little bit. So.
What do you guys have to say about what Revelation just said? No.
Well, I think for now the government is not doing enough to represent us.
Like I'm saying.
That's a fact. But I think if you want to be taken serious, then you have to follow proper channels. You know what I'm saying? First of all, we need to go legit as artists in order for us to be taken seriously. We need to make sure that we register legally. Either you register your name as a brand or your entertainment company, so that when you seek for funds, you have something legit that you can put on the table and say, I am Rev Nation, this is my company, I need to do 1, 2, 3. I have a bank account for my entertainment company, and this is my proposal. That's what the corporate world needs. So before we advocate,
you know.
That's true.
So,
like we're gonna give you a plate of food
But-
and a drink for your performance,
but-
and you guys actually take it.
What Buffy, on top of what he's saying, there are actually there's a registration association that has been opened, a legal association. It even has a billboard. How feta hanakekai Lakeside.
Okay.
It's LECC. Les Cosa. Thank you very much, Kislev. Shout out to you, brother man. Shout out to you. It's Les Cosa. You register as an artist there, and you register legally. What these people, what they're saying is they actually have a lack of artists registering. Not a lot of artists are registering themselves there. So I feel we need to advocate for artists to register themselves there. And I personally, as Rev Nation, as the CEO of Rev Nation Entertainment, promise that my artists personally, they need to go through that channel, like Buffy is saying, the right channels all the time, so that when we seek for sponsors, we have legitimate documentation that can back us up. That's what we lack. I feel like he's completely correct on that one. We don't have the legitimate documentation that proves us and certifies us and actually we get us recognized on the market out there and in the corporate world and in the corporate offices and where the money is, you know. We don't get recognized there.
One other thing that I think needs to be done is artists should invest in themselves first, you know, put in work before you could go and ask for, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel
Start
like
with
we
you
need-
before
we
you
need
can
to
go
work more
outside.
on our craft, you know, like good quality sound, you know, skills and all that. You know, it has to be good music, you know, not just, you know, because that's.
So guys, take yourself seriously before you expect everybody else to take you seriously. I think that's the message.
One other thing, as an independent artist, we shouldn't be complaining about what the government does for us. We need to make sure that we utilize the independent music distribution platforms, like putting your music on Spotify. You know, those guys distribute music for you, and all you need to do is to make sure that you, whenever you go and check your bank balance, I'm sure a month cannot go by without having something in your bank account.
Definitely.
So we need to register at companies like Sambro, Sampra. Those are organizations that enable you to get royalties when your song gets played on the radio. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have that in Lesotho?
No, and that's what I was just about to say, that it's so sad that we actually have to seek these resources in foreign countries. The fact that we have an association that just registers you legally as an artist, but does it go as far as what Samro does? That's the thing. Does it actually do the exact same tasks as Samro? Because I feel there's a difference, as well as the money you're going to earn from your royalties from our organization as compared to the international organizations. The international organizations always seem to pay more.
I want to play the devil's advocate for 2 seconds. What are you guys doing to make sure that these things are happening? I mean, if you're going to be a movement or you're going to be a group of people, advocates and whatever, what are you guys doing? It's one thing to say we should have a board that makes sure that like we get our royalties and whatever. That's fine. But what are you guys doing to make sure that it happens? It's like also saying you're depending on somebody else to come forward and be like, okay guys, I'm going to have an institution for you guys. Yes. So what are you guys doing?
Actually, we are on the pipeline. Those are some of the things that are on the pipeline. You see, this movement doesn't even have more than 2 months.
Okay.
So it's it's among our plans to advocate for such things. And believe me, we are going to make sure that we do something about it.
Okay, that's dope.
But the first step, because we all know that, especially when it comes to things like this, when you're trying to make a sufficient change, a sufficient amount of change, you need to work together. We cannot do it alone, like he's saying. So the first thing that we need to do is rally more people to work with us. Anybody who is down to work with the movement that is unity, the movement that is music. And I would love to say, because hip hop comes from all elements of music, so it is not just rap. If you sing, if you're a vocalist, if you're R&B, whatever, even if you're chorale, man, we can always put a hip hop beat on that and rap on it. Anything, even if it's house. I remember rapping on a house beat. So our doors are open to anyone who is really down with what we do, because we cannot change and bring this change alone. It doesn't mean without you we will stop moving, but we're just telling you that with you we would make a bigger amount of change. We would make a louder voice. Our roar would be louder than of if we were lesser than you or the other people out there who would really be down to work with us. Yeah.
Kwalitee, Juli, you've been quiet. I don't want you to be quiet, Juli. What would you say about everything that we said now? Like, is there anything that you would like to add on as an artist as well?
For me, on my side, I haven't been really active.
Before we start there, what do you do? Let's do that first so that we can, because I feel like we know what everybody else does, and it comes and like, oh, she's an artist, but what did she do? Yeah.
Right, I'm an artist, hip-hop artist. I rap, I sing, and I am a model also.
Hello.
Yeah. So, going back to what we were talking about, as I was saying, I haven't been really active for like past 2 years. Well, school related. So I was just posting a little. So, as I was looking, well, since I haven't been active, from my side, it's more like female artists. Female artists are not really recognized
in the country or in general.
This country.
Yeah.
I would say in this country. Ho hang. Like, for instance, we could say Blaze. Well, I don't want to talk about her holo, but she was really, really popular, right? And then there was a time when she wasn't there. Like,
that's true.
Where is
she?
Where is she? You know. And in one of those artists, I was really, really looking up to. You know. Yeah. So, and then I came along, and then it was really hard. I will tell you that it was really, really
bouncing
hard.
Bouncing back was like,
it was really hard. I really thought that I got this thing, you know, since I was kind of getting help from Trigger to Tito Fonya. He was my manager, and then there he was promising me all those, you know,
flowers and chocolates and vanilla.
So that's not the case. That's not the case though. So, and then all of those things made me go like, maybe this thing is not for me, you know, because I was like, I'm doing all this and
you don't see
I don't see any progress, you know. I'm just going on to gigs, you know. Sometimes I go on gigs and go there and get paid, you know what I'm saying? And I get paid, you know. So I was like, hey, this is really, it's like about my craft.
So you were sleeping on yourself?
Literally.
Were you sleeping on yourself, or do you feel like people were paving the way for you to sleep on yourself?
People were, I would say, I and them, you know, because I literally think it's my fault also that things were not going their way. So I was thinking that if I could lean on somebody, then maybe something bigger might happen. Until no, I have to like work hard for myself, not to like you know. So that is what made me and then I was like, you know what, let me just go back to school, you know. And then I was really chilled, trust me, believe me, I was chilled, focusing on music. And then I saw that nothing was coming up, you know. So I was like, let me just go back to school. And then maybe after there's 2 years,
2 years, yeah.
then I'll come back and do something better. Yeah, so
We'll get back to what you're doing now and everything. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I feel what my sister is saying right here. I think one of the things that we're gonna need to advocate is gender balance. We need to make sure that female rappers reap the fruits that they deserve.
I think I wanna just as the movement in general. I wanna, while this fight, it is everywhere. Yeah, the artist, female artist, being labeled female artists.
There is.
Why not
just artists in general?
I feel like
Why-
that's also
why-
something.
Do
I
you
feel
know?
like
Okay,
let's
yeah.
not blame everyone now. Like I also blame artists as well. What are you doing?
Personally, can I answer that?
Okay.
I would definitely love to answer that question. What I personally am doing about the EP that I spoke about, I personally made a vow to myself that on that EP, I am not going to feature any males. I only have males involved in the production of the EP, but within the music, it is myself and fellow sisters. I have at the very least 2 features confirmed that I can give to you now, and I will come back with more details later. But one feature that I have confirmed is Bella, and I also have an international feature confirmed from the United States of America by Queenie LaRouge. You feel?
And you heard it here first.
Okay. In that EP, I will only be featuring females. I am also currently in talks with Mohammed Kadi for a feature. I am in talks with Twamate. She had confirmed with me I was supposed to release this EP last year, but due to financial circumstances, I wasn't able to. But this year, now that I'm still in talks with people like her, Twamate herself, and other names that I will reveal at a later time. But so far, I'm doing great, and I feel that can make a large, significant difference in the game, because people will actually get to realize what a male artist can do when surrounded by feminine by goddesses and that feminine energy that just brings wisdom, and it brings a drive into a man, because if you are a real man, then you will know that a woman pushes you to be greater.
But definitely.
All the time.
Definitely.
All the time.
Nilalele,
You know,
are you listening?
so
The man has spoken.
It even goes beyond including them in our projects. Like their involvement in our movement. Just that, they can play a very significant role.
yes, sir.
That's what's up. We need to give them a floor,
Yeah, ne?
Yeah.
Do you think you're gonna get that floor? Since I feel like you've been disappointed in the past. Do you think there's like light at the end of the tunnel now?
yes, I do actually.
Positive
out.
mind
Shout
all the
out.
time. Positive
Shout
mind
out.
all the
Shout
time.
out.
Yeah,
Positive
Yeah.
mind.
definitely.
And this whole game, there are magnificent women out there. I also still have, like I said, Dear White Man. There's Queen Mo on that song. She is amazing.
The vocalist.
No, a rapper.
She's a rapper.
She in fact she's an
Who's
MC.
vocaling? She
Oh
does
yeah,
the
I'm saying
vocal.
she on that song
Is it the one that-
she sings. That's definitely correct. But
Oh,
on that
okay.
song, she's a rapper on that song.
okay.
Yeah.
On that song, she's 100% rapper.
Shout out.
Yo, that song is amazing. You should just listen to it, and her vocals. I feel she had the best verse on that song. For me, that's the best verse of the song, man. I did great on the chorus and all, but she was yo, man.
Shout out to the girl.
Yo.
Yeah, if she's seeing this, shout out to you,
Yeah,
man.
and there's so many people, like she said as well. Blaze, there's Melody Apocalypse, there's Mohammed Kadi, there's Leo Mile, there's 21 Oranges, bro. 21
And Zaru
Oranges.
as well.
There's Zaru, there's Mo Drizzle. We could go on and on. There's so many females in this game, and they are not female artists. They are artists.
There are females in the game, but they're not
But they are
female
artists.
They're
They are artists.
Yes.
We are all one in this thing. You're not viewed by your gender. You are viewed by your skill. You know, and that's what it's all about.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a presenter, not a female presenter.
Ah, la, la, la,
I'm
la.
just
You know,
saying.
You know,
Get it right.
then we have DJs as well. Like we have Nello. You know, DJ Nello. I actually
Yeah.
went to high school with her,
Shout
DJ
out.
Nello. So we still have females pushing the game. And I know the drummer girl who works at Sky Alpha, Refilwe, the drummer girl. She also plays
Fifi.
drums. Fifi, she
Yeah.
plays drums as well. You know, there are people out there that still do this, and they're females, and so it's not about your gender. It's really about what you bring and how well you do it. And
one
yeah,
other thing, our brothers shouldn't take advantage and start exploiting our sister.
that's definitely, you know,
Help a sister.
Yeah.
help a
Go with
sister.
the
Yeah.
You know.
Get inside the pants. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And not just
If you
that,
don't
you know,
have good intentions,
even
leave it
misusing
alone.
her, you know, just the good intentions. It's not just about the pants of the fact that people just naturally undermine women, even if you
Yeah.
don't even want to go to that extent, but you undermine her because she's a woman. Like, I feel that stigma, it should be out. We're going out with that. We're not about that. We're all about loving and respecting the women so that they can love and respect us in return, and we work together and we bring greatness upon the earth, you know. It's not because our borders are, we don't have any limits, bro. It's not just Lesotho, it's not just South Africa, it's not just the USA, it's the entire world, bro. I'm trying to preach to everybody who has an ear to hear what I'm saying, you know. Yeah.
All right. So, unfortunately, time is of the essence. And we need to start wrapping up. But before that, I want everyone to just put out something from them, like as an artist. Like, what are you doing? What should we expect from you?
What do you have right now?
Yes. Yeah, because I
You
feel
have
like
also
we've
to
covered
know
Hip Hop
an EP
Appreciation Week.
Yeah?
Also because, like, you know, I really want to hear about this as well. But, you know, I think we should start with Brainstorm himself. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
there you have it. It's my debut album.
No,
dropped
don't
last
forget
year.
your head like you, man.
December. It's actually one of the dopest hip hop projects to ever drop in the motherland.
Holla.
It's a solid album. It's only $100. So
Where can we get it?
you can get it from me.
Just
You
you.
can follow me on my social media platforms of King Edwin Maile, or go to Brainstorm the Algorithm. That's my page. Then you can drop me a text there. I can give you the hard copy or the soft copy, because some people are not old school.
Yeah, but you need to pay. Yeah, you need to pay though.
Yeah, but when soft copy they will not that
But you need to pay. The point here is you need to pay.
That's another thing, yeah.
So that's what's up.
And then you guys? Mr. Matt?
We're trying to work on it. It's not really that easy just to
Up and release.
So I need proper beats first. And, it's really not. It's not that easy to find beats, and there's really a lot happening right now. Personal things, of course, but we're working on it.
But something will come out when it's ready to come out.
Yeah,
So we're still
definitely.
cooking, getting the ingredients, but then
You'll get
Yeah.
that, man. I'll
Yeah.
make sure that he blesses the masses with something. I'll make sure.
I'm putting this one on you. I'm putting this one on you, Papi.
He ain't alone.
Hey,
Cat.
hey, listen up. Just to make sure that happens, there's a beat straight up produced by Rev Nation Entertainment, straight for that, just to make
Shout
sure it
out,
happens.
shout out. Nah,
Just to make sure it
that's some
happens.
real things.
Just to make sure it happens. Just to make sure it happens. We got that for you. Make sure you get back in studio, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In your own time, though, hey? Don't let them rush you. Yes. Being creative is hard, okay?
By the
Do
way,
it.
he appears on track 13, Stuck in the 90s. It's a beautiful joint. Yeah, I feature him.
90s babies.
Shout out to 90s baby.
90s
yeah.
baby.
Dressed up for the
Except for this
90s
one.
baby. No, listen
Show
up.
the people
Listen.
this
No. I ain't doing that. Listen. Get it right, Joe. This is the 80s version of the 90s babies merchandise. For them 80s babies that still, you know, for the
80s baby.
no, I ain't it. No. I'm a
Still a
90s
90s
baby
baby
still.
for
I'm a
now.
90s baby still. I ain't that old. Listen up. Listen, yo. Get it right. God, no. Get it right. This is just the 80s version merchandise because there was the 80s there were people from the 80s that still wanted to be down with the 90s babies movement, but they're like, yo, we weren't born in that era, but yo, we really love what you're doing. So give us our own edition. So they were given the 80s edition. So because I love me an older honey, I got the 80s edition. You feel?
My 80s, you dream it. You dream it.
But
and then you got?
Yeah.
You can check me. Okay. I'm also a producer.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I didn't mention that. I mean, so because we do a lot of things, you know.
Yeah.
We try to do a bit of everything.
Jacks of all trades and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very easy, but you know, try. So there's a project that I'm working on where I'm just on production.
Okay.
It's coming out very soon. Actually, it's done. It just needs a lot of things, you know, mastering.
Yeah.
A few things actually. Yeah. So apart from that, there's plenty of music that I have. That we like. There's always new stuff coming out, so expect a lot of good music.
Where can we find it though?
There's my music on Audio Mac.
Yeah.
A few albums there. Like Backpacker's Dream that I did with my boy Sneeze, my tongue, Boomerang. Shout out. Yes. So yeah, it's a dope project.
Shout out.
It's there on Audio Mac. It's also on SoundCloud.
Okay.
And
YouTube.
There's a channel there. It's hybrid network. Yeah, there's a few videos that we did there, and yeah, some audios there. So yeah,
we'll attach it. We'll attach that link for you guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we also have a project that's called Dintang. I did with my boy Sneeze. It's also available there. So there's a lot of music there. You can go check Avesa on Audio Mac, SoundCloud. Yeah. Yeah. So more music coming through this year again and next year, and as long as we're here, man. So
be on the lookout and go look out for the other things already there. Yes. My favorite human in here.
Music
I'm like, it's my favorite. I don't know you guys know best, but
look, we got music. That's why we're here, you know, because of the music. So I know I got my albums out. The latest one I'm pushing right now is called Freemason. It dropped in January. We did a big show, Street Bash. It was nice. Had all the boys down there. So it's available on YME Tunes. I don't know if you know, it's a local app. YME Tunes, go download it. Just search for Freemason if you get into the app. So other than that, yeah, we're out on the streets. Follow us. This year is gonna be big. So you better swim if you cannot be part of the crusade.
You heard the man.
Because we're going places. Yeah.
And guys, just remember, you need to pay. You need to pay. Proponia, you must pay. Nothing is for free these days.
So me, you can
But
find
I didn't
me.
ask you though.
Oh no,
I
my
was about to ask the lady next to me.
Okay, you get
Like,
it.
I can see that. I'm kidding. No, please do that.
No, it's
for
all
us.
good. It's all good. I
Okay.
got you.
Madam Juli.
Alright, for now I don't have anything on the way. But y'all catch me on the streets. I'm on Facebook, my page Kwalitee Juli, Instagram Kwalitee_Juli. So yeah, that's basically where I'm at.
Reveal. Revelation.
My turn.
You see? Reveal.
My turn.
Revelation.
I know what to do. So I'm everywhere, but I'm gonna give it to you so you can get it. Instagram, it's at Revelation LS, all small letters at Revelation LS. Twitter, it's at Revelation LS as well, but with the capital R at the beginning of Revelation and the capital LS at the end. On Facebook, my personal account that you can follow, or also, follow. Don't send no request. Follow the at Revelation_LS on Facebook, and you can like my page as well, which is The Life of Revelation on Facebook. My music, I have 2 singles that are out on all major music platforms, whether you want it on Spotify, whether you want it on SoundCloud, whether you want it for free download, I also have it on Music Box. Whether you want, I'm just not on YME Tunes yet. I'm gonna jump on YME Tunes when I drop this EP. You can find my Rejected freestyle, and you can find the Dear White Man track on on all major streaming platforms, and you can also find it on Music Box if you want it for free download. That project wasn't really about making money, it was about introducing myself. But this EP strictly going to be available only in Lesotho on YME Tunes and Spotify, and all other major music platforms. But if you want to download, you can buy it directly from YME Tunes.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
The name of the EP though?
The name of the EP, it is I, from the Sesotho say kin. It is I. So you will find that everywhere. It will also be on sale on other major platforms, but if you want it directly from the Lesotho platform, you'll get it on YME Tunes.
It looks like it easy. It is I. It looks like it easy. I don't know why I read it easy when I saw it. Yes, I read it easy. I was like, what's that?
Oh.
But then it is I, guys.
Yes.
Okay, don't be like me. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming. Before we wrap up, actually, please drop a little banyana for us, a young song, you know, so that we can wrap up, you know. I think we can just remove ourselves. Before that, we're out. Yeah, you know what it is. Ain't no thanks.
It's what it does. It's from the top. I'm the king. I'm the rapper from the rapper killer. Man, the Mason making still a Mason killer with the rapper killer. I'm an assassin, a straight back rapper. I'm finna bring it right back. How I'm chopping these rappers, cause I'm a king. Yeah, you know this that freestyle from the dome. Sending all your rappers home when I'm spitting all these raps. I'm a killer, Super Saiyan, finna kill him, Slayer rapper. I'm a king. I'ma get it. Yeah.
Hey, it's the one, guys. It's the one. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Okay, now, boom, boom.
Oh, Kislev.